'Tis the time of New Year's resolution, and maybe yours revolves around dating. Well, women, this one is for you. How about a woman's only book to help navigate the waters of dating men, especially during those first few months of dating when it can be difficult to get on the same page? Well, one author here is going to help you. Welcome, Jules Price, who's here to share some of her Jules rules, which I love, by the way. But I love this concept. How are you? Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
So this, I gotta say, I had no idea what it was going to be about, and I just started flipping through it, and all of a sudden it like hit home to like my husband and I, for instance. You've decided to dedicate a book to that awkward time of dating, right?
Yes, well, so the first 6 to 8 weeks of dating, it just kind of is its own phenomenon in itself. Yes. And when I was in New York City 15 years ago, I've been married for 15 years now, but dating, this happened to me, this particular theory that I talk about. My husband broke up with me, my current husband broke up with me 6 to 8 weeks into our dating. And obviously we got back together and it had a happy ending,
yes.
but the guy I dated before him did the exact same thing. So I kind of formulated this theory that I call don't eat the scraps. And I've been teaching people this for the last 15 years, and it's been pretty crazy how much people relate to the theory, even though no one's ever really talked about it in these terms before.
Again, it hit home with me. I mean, even before my husband, like you were just sharing, other relationships, this was such a thing. And you're very open in this book. You do it in a funny manner. Reviews have been very well. What's one of those reviews that have kind of stuck with you that still made you smile and be like, okay, I'm glad I put this into a book?
Well, the feedback, like you said, has been one of the most interesting things about this, because I have people from, in their 20s that have loved it and related to it. I have people in their 70s that are writing to me, thanking me for giving them kind of a confidence and a clear vision of their dating future. One woman said, I'm 72 years old. I've been married twice. I thought I knew everything there was to know about dating, and this has helped me so much. But then even people that are married have gotten so much out of it, because kind of like what you said, it reminds them of things that had happened. And of course, we all have single friends that haven't quite found that right person yet. So this is something that men do, and they don't know that they do. That's why it says for women only. And so it's jokingly meant to say, we don't want to change them. We don't want them to even read it. We just want women to know that this happens, because it does affect the balance of the chemistry in a relationship and causes that breakup about 6 weeks in.
Because it is kind of like a men are from Mars, women are from Venus. It just kind of illustrates the differences that sometimes you don't realize that are there. This could have saved me a lot of heartache, Jules.
I had my friend from college, after she read the book, wrote me and said, I'm kind of upset that I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
So it's really been amazing to hear how much this has helped people. And the whole reason I wrote it is because I have over 50 women who say that me just telling them this theory over dinner or, casual conversation has helped them get married and have kids today. And they really cite this as a reason. So it's been it's special.
Because I think I could have, saved us some of the heartache, even like thinking back, if you would have known about this theory. Yeah. Which, by the way, that the theory is kind of hinted at. We're not going to, of course, share everything with you, so you read the book, but don't eat the scraps. I mean, I thought first maybe like a diet book or something, but I mean, it does go hand in hand with the theory, right?
Yeah, definitely. So the whole first part of the book is about the don't eat the scraps theory, and I describe it in a really funny way. It's meant to feel like a movie, from beginning to end. People have read it cover to cover and laughed all the way through, but the first part of the book really describes this theory that happens between men and women, and then the second half of the book, like you said, are Jules' rules, my rules for dating, that I've been teaching people again, that things that happened to me that really helped me. And when I made up all these things, don't do this, don't do that, and it kind of gives people that guideline or that GPS and have more confidence moving forward into the murky waters.
See, you were meant to do that with the name of For Jules' Rules. Natalie, nothing rhymes with Natalie, so that's why I can't give advice.
Well,
I'm glad
I
you
didn't
do.
call it that. People start, when I'd be like, well, here are my rules, they're like, Jules' rules, so yeah.
Well, you know what? You can check out Jules' rules for yourself if you are in the dating game. There's a look at the cover. Don't eat the scraps. Of course, you can get it Kindle, and you said paperback version as well. There's the website you see on your screen. Such a treat to meet you, Jules.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you.